Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. In a time where DC Comics and Marvel Comics are pumping out some of the most pathetic, pandering, overrepresentative, bigoted, sexist, racist pieces of material, all in the name of inclusion, diversity, and progression, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing a woke on woke crime. Recently, Marvel did a series called What If Miles Morales, which, by the way, Gary from Nerdrotic put out an excellent tweet, which was what if Miles Morales was Spider-Man. Yeah, it's good. It's good. And in this What If series, they made Miles Morales the Incredible Hulk. They made Miles Morales Thor. They made Miles Morales, I don't know, Ms. Marvel, I don't give a toss. But it's the Thor one in particular which has to catch your eye, because when panels started to release of this comic, it was very clear that whoever wrote this was probably petrified of black people for a start, but literally wrote some of the most stereotypical, which could easily be conceived as racist, panels they were. And this is great. I mean, this is great not because it's racist, but it's great because I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that the writer, we'll check him out in a moment, was thinking to themselves, oh, this is great. This is wonderful. How you doing, fellow black people? That's how it's going to feel. This being the writer. Why, hello there, fellow black people. Let's just read a couple of segments here which really stood out. This is Asgard, which has now been recreated as the Hood. And let me just read this, sir. Of all the 5 realms, Asgard is his hood. For miles you can see he's just that good. The Rainbow Bridge takes him to his quest. The Bifrost line goes north, south, east, and west. From Jormungandr to the Wrecking Crew, he stuck Gillen Bursty in the Asgard Zoo. But he is low-key when he wants to be, name on the marquee, like his uncle low-key. Odin's son, he's the son of the gods and kings. Got so many wins, check out all those rings. He's formerly known as a prince for sure. His subjects and friends, they just call him Thor. Holy Jesus! Hammer time. Because, you know, MC Hammer's black like Miles. Black. Mjolnir has been graffitied. Because, you know, that's what black people do in the hood. They graffiti shit. God, it's actually legit uncomfortable for me to even say this shit. This is crazy. Even, hold on, I gotta lift this up a little bit. Even the Bifrost is graffitied. The Rainbow Bridge. Oh yeah, and he's got to get his sneakers on because you know, black people are like with sneakers. Oh, but speaking of footwear, we'll see some more stuff. Let's just... Eric July did a great video on this, by the way. Here is the author. Very proud of their work. So here's Odin wearing his Timberlands. Oh, Jesus Christ. Because, you know, that's the thing black people wear. Never mind that. And then we have a little bit. There is so many. Oh, here we go. When Valkyrie comes in. Hot Wings coming in. Okay. What? Dude, why did you put that in? Well, you know, black people, they like chicken, you know? So I put the Hot Wings thing in. Wow. Okay, dude, I'm going to leave you now. Hot Wings. Wow. Who was this guy's editor? Who was this guy's editor? Was it Hitler? Was it the Grand Wizard of the KKK? Who was this guy's goddamn editor? There's a lot more. I'm trying to see down this. If there's a little bit. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the one I wanted to show. One final one. Mjolnir by hold on. Let me shrink me a little bit. Here we go. Mjolnir by Odin's Fade. By Odin's Fade. Because, you know. Oh my God. It's so clumsy that it just actually comes. If I read this and somebody said, "Oh, this was actually written by a known racist who wanted to like ridicule," I could see that. I could see that, no problem. So at first, when they were challenged on their racist piece of shit, sorry, I mean, muddled writings, they were just like, I don't know what the problem is. And then they popped this out on Twitter 15 hours ago. I've taken the last few days to step back and listen. And I acknowledge your criticism for my recent issue of What If Miles Morales was Thor. While I've lived a different experience through my own Jewish and Mexican background, I still know inauthenticity hurts. And I'm sorry this failed on that front. I've appreciated hearing and learning from my Black and Puerto Rican comic peers and hope to use this moment to help promote better authenticity. I'm also going to donate what Marvel paid me to the Brooklyn Book Bodega, which works to build literacy and get more books to kids in New York City. So what did he get? $40 a page, maybe. How many pages? 20 pages, about $800. About $800 coming your way. Charity. Don't spend it all at once. Actually, that's good. It's good for books. It's good for books. The thing is, there's absolutely nothing wrong with white creators writing black characters, men writing women, gay people writing straight people. There's nothing wrong with any of that. In a normal world, when their intentions are to write good characters, interesting stories. Because if you've got good ideas, then you can put it onto a page and everyone can relate, because that's, you know, how things have been for the last 80, 90 years in the comic book world. But we don't live in that age, in as much as we don't live in that age where those people are in the comic book industry, because they've all been ousted. They've all been ousted by people like this guy here that think they're so progressive and hip and with it, and an ally and BLM and Ukraine flag and I support all current things type of people, of course, when ultimately they expose themselves as the actual racists. They expose themselves as the bigots. They expose themselves as the sexists, the misogynists, etc. We've been through this so many times now. But this is one of the very few occasions that the left has actually seen what they've done. And still, the lack of self-awareness to connect the tissue together hasn't comprehended with them either. But we get a woke on woke crime, so I don't fucking care. Well, we just stand back and go, this is what we have said all along. And you're only now beginning to see it, because when diversity of thought leaves the comic book industry, when you get rid of creators because you want to push more inclusivity or whatever, it's bullshit, by the way, for trying to corner the market by a bunch of talentless fucking hacks. You expose yourself further and further because you expose your weaknesses, you expose your fakeness, you expose your fear. And in this instance here, basically expose that probably petrified of black people. And how stereotypically they think of them. And that's being generous. Because like I said, I think it goes a little bit further. If this is the way that you think black people are represented, then I think you're a fucking racist. If you think that's the way a hip young black man of today talks, acts, thinks, fuck. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But as I said, I don't care, because this is woke on woke crime. Eat each other up. Keep doing this kind of shit. And the left, it's going to be great. It'll just be civil war within the left, because that's how it's always destined to become. Because the woke progressive left doesn't have an end goal. When it comes to this, it's never enough. You have 10 people and 2 are gay. That's not enough. There needs to be more. You have 10 people and there's 9 people who are gay. That's not enough. There needs to be more. When there's 10 people and there's 10 people are gay, why is there only 10 people? There's never an end goal. And then when there's 10 people that are gay, why aren't they trans? It's a cycle. It's a cycle that will eat itself. It's an Ouroboros, a serpent that will devour itself. And long may it continue. See you in the next video. Bye for now.